Hi Bips, Lee here, and I'm the Chocopop, aka the voice or the person behind this channel, and as always, enjoy the video. See ya! I'm gonna leave a short notice because some of you want to skip this video and just get straight to the point, but those who want to listen to me and know all this stuff, you can actually skip, listen to me if you want, but I'm gonna tell you basically a short story of why I'm doing this, right? And the experience I have, and right, let's get it. So you've clicked the thumbnail because you've either curious or you want to learn, or anything. I guess like what you guys doing in these days. So the first thing I'm gonna talk about is are the new Gacha tubers, editors, writers, or anything at all. I wanna specifically make this video for them. But if you wanna learn and you wanna hear me out, you can. You can skip all you want and anything, so no problems. Another thing is that in the past, the few years or the months, we've been getting a lot of surplus of new members. And those new members doesn't know what to do, right? It's like how we started Kinemaster and we're starting with it too. But since the community grew older and older and older, we got new apps, we got new designs, new models, new stuff, it is all of that. But wait. Don't worry. Me, personally, I am only know a few apps, but most of them are the only ones I need so far for my videos, and I'm pretty sure most of you already know them or uses them, all of that. So if you wanna learn, no, if you are new and you wanna learn it, you can. And if you're an old user, Gacha YouTube or anything like that, and if you wanna learn how to use it, you can watch this video. It's meant for everyone, but specifically for the new people. But if you don't know how to, you can actually join me, and I'll show you how. So without further ado, you may enjoy the video and have fun. Good luck and whatever, like the ending of how you edit it. Know that you did your best and you will improve. Don't let it discourage you. Keep on editing, right? Keep on doing what you love, even though it won't take you anywhere. You need to know that it takes time and practice and knowing how to actually get there. This features is a tutorial to help you to implement this to yourself. So if I inspire you right now, make sure to credit me. Joke. You can't credit me, but I'm seeing you succeed in the community getting better and bigger is something that I just need and something I just want to see. So even if you don't credit me, know that I'm happy for you, right? So let's go. So you've made it the first part. And the first part, the most important thing you need to know is the thumbnail, description, and the title. The two important things are the title and the thumbnail. Description is optional, but if you want, you can add information for people to know. But I don't think most people actually look at it, but it's okay. So, first thing you need to know about thumbnails is their beauty. Thumbnails make people attracted to them. They click it without an instant if they say it's good. And if it's bad, they would obviously just skip it like that. And thumbnails aren't the only thing they look at. They look at the title, and if you're a PC user or a laptop, they can see its description, so that's why it's an optional. But for mobile users and for tablets, for some tablets and mobile, they can see it, but for others, they can't. So make sure to include all those: the thumbnail, title, and the description. So you should focus first on your thumbnail, alright? Even if how bad your thumbnail might be at first, you can improve it over time. But if you want to improve right now, you need to focus and not be lazy on creating it. You need to see how people will react. It isn't an edit. It is how it will look on a video that's just in YouTube that they use scroll down. You need to see how clearly people can click them, and if it's good, you pass, right? They will click it. And thumbnails aren't the only thing. Even if you have a good thumbnail, people need to see a title. So the titles need to be good, right? It Alright, I'm gonna put a few this. Thumbnails and titles should never be clickbaits. Those are for people that just wants views, not a fan base, right? I'm teaching you how to make a community of fan base. So if you I'm not saying they're toxic and you shouldn't have, but I'm saying that if you want to make a community fan base, never clickbait or click the thumbnail, make it clickbait, or the description, the title, all that. Make it safe for work, right? Make it honest. People love it when you're honest. If you're not honest and you just clickbait them, they're gonna leave and you're gonna have a bad reputation even how many times you upload it. Your views might go up, but the views per hours and the subscribers is gonna take like a lot of time. And you shouldn't just copy those that has it. Effort needs to succeed. You need effort to succeed. Time takes time, and time can be used for effort. So if you're lazy right now, you need to remember that if you want a fan base of yourself, always, always have effort in them. No matter how many times it hurts, how hard it gets, how hard everything feels, effort is everything. So remember that. That is the most important thing of all. The thumbnail attracts people views, right? No matter how good a video is. So you made it to the second part, right? The second part is I'm gonna teach you how to edit your videos. So if you're new, you'll probably make using a XRecorder. It's my first app I actually used to record Gacha, but it was pretty dumb for me. And next part, you're probably gonna be using Kinemaster. You see, time flies, and those apps you're using, you can still use them, right? You still can use them, and I'm gonna teach you one by one on how. For X Recorder, I used it on my past, but I forgot how to use it honestly. So it's pretty simple. There's just buttons there, and you can click it. And for Kinemaster, you can actually get rid of the black scripts if you're using screenshot per screenshot. You can find a certain video everywhere, anywhere on YouTube that says how to get rid of Kinemaster's black borders, and you can delete them. You can get them off with your screenshots, right? Without your screenshots getting in the way, you just see all of that. It's fill the whole video. That's what it says. And that's all I know for Kinemaster. But for Kinemaster, if you want to animate on it, if you want to twin, I don't recommend it because last time I tried, it was kind of pretty goofy and pretty silly. Yeah, it's so hard to twin on Kinemaster, alright? That's my experience, and I don't wanna know how was yours. I mean, even if you managed to twin it right, my results were always trash, even how hard I tried. It's so hard, but I don't want this to discourage anyone. I'm not as talented. I don't even think I have talent at all. I think I'm just a normal person like you who's trying his best or their best on how to pass life, on how to edit, how to be an artist, anything like that. I'm doing this for myself and I want to share my experience for you. Okay then. So for after I've been using KineMaster, I've switched to either CuteCut or Alight function, but the first app I used was CuteCut. And the modded version, I used a modded version instead of the original app. Original app was kind of bad for me, but I did use it a lot. I did on my phone, but my phone was lagging as hell. It was so laggy. I keep making mistakes in the videos, the photos, the screenshots will get in the way of each other, like sort of that, all of that, and it's kind of got on my nerves so hard. I'm not angry. I'm just frustrated, annoyed with cute cat, and after that, I left. Right, I left. And the next thing I used was probably Alight motion. Alight motion. Alight. Yeah, I don't know how to say it. It's Alight motion, but I use Alight motion mainly for animation videos, for twinning videos, for all of that. Alright, I use it for backgrounds, for simply intros and memes, gacha memes, but I've never used it on a further scale that because it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be laggy, and it's gonna be giving me stress. So I only recommend those who want to do twinning videos only to Motion. It's the best app I've used, and it's pretty simple. I don't know how to explain it because it's so complicated, but there's a lot of things you can look. You can search it from other gacha tubers who uses it and see it first after. I might do a tutorial on how I use it, but okay, it's right. And the second app I use, or oh, not the second app, next app I use is Capcut. Capcut right now is what I'm using, and Capcut is actually pretty good. It's like Kinemaster, but it has a less laggy thingy and can record properly, but I don't use it to twin. I just use it for the templates, all of that. Honestly, I prefer Capcut rather than Kinemaster because the Kinemaster was lagging for me in this old style, but it's okay, you can use it. Alright, now for my results. This is my opinions, right? Don't don't like think that what I said is alright. It's all but right. I can get some of my things wrong, but remember, you do you. You do you. You can do what I do and follow it, but you can do you too. Don't stress yourself from what I've said. I said what my experiences. You can follow my experiences. You can learn from it. For those in PC, I'm gonna make a separate videos for them since I use an app for there too, and that's pretty much it. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comments, but let's give them moving on to the next step. Now, for those who want to know to learn how to edit, I'm gonna be teaching you how the first things that you should know. For those that wanna edit the OCs, I'll teach you right now. But for the art styles like anime, making your character into an anime is something that I'm gonna do for last, for the next video. So for the mm, um for the OCs that you wanna edit, you wanna just actually watch a video of the art style you wanna copy, but don't copy it, right? Don't, even if they told you to, you should always remember to be inspired. Don't copy it. Inspire from yourself and learn how you can implement that art style onto your OC and just get inspired, then put some of that inspiration and find your art style and combine it together, right? Now, once you combine and find your art style, don't like, for those newbies that doesn't know how to draw anime characters, don't just draw your character. It's gonna be fun and goofy. Use your OC if you're new. Use before going to another stage. Remember that practicing it on OC first before going to an anime character is kinda like a beginner's tutorial. Go for your OC first and watch the tutorials. What you wanna do is a few shading of your OC. I recommend using a triangle brush that's like a soft thing. I forgot. It's not a brush. It's just like glitters and stuff. It's not glitters. Also, it doesn't say glitters. You should just find how for now, since I forgot, and then use that on your OC for now, and then after which you've made an edit of your OC, continue to develop on the patterns, how to develop it further and further and making your art style. Go for other people's art style, look and see their tutorials, see how they edit, see how they do that. Alright, if you are new and don't know how to edit your OC, I'm teaching you right now on how to go to other people, or go to other people's, go to their videos, the tutorials. Don't, you can go to the anime ones too and see for yourself for some inspiration. You can go to the gacha OCs, but always remember that you need to inspire yourself. Don't copy, inspire, learn, inspire. And after you're done with that, go ahead and move on to the next step. Make yourself an anime, but don't start it too far. Start it like, start slowly, not too fast, not too fast, not too fast or too slow, but just the right time and how you develop. Don't be lazy, just don't be lazy. Right, remember, if you have motivation right now, if you don't, then it's okay, but if you have, then go do it. Don't be lazy. Remember, if you want to have a fun and a fan base, or if you just want to post for fun, this is it. This is how I'm teaching you. Profile pictures are fun, and then OCs editing are fun. All right, even if it stresses you, you can choose to have fun with your OC. You can even put goofy makeups for them, and that's it. That's how you do it. All right, that's how. And moving on to the OCs, to the editing apps I use. When I first started, I didn't know that Ibis Paint actually had a background eraser, so I just downloaded an app called it background eraser. It's pretty simple, doesn't have anything fun. It just erases backgrounds to itself. It's pretty bad. I don't like it. I like it when I didn't know about Ibis Paint, but now that I realize there's more, I kinda hated it. And for the next app I use for editing is kinda uh, let's say I use it because I was untalented. I didn't know how to edit, and I had to learn this myself. I use PixArt for most of my for the for the videos I enlisted, and then they were also, used, like, influenced by my PixArt editing and all that. I generally don't recommend people to use PixArt. I'm speaking that those are the apps I use in the past, but don't use AI generating apps and claim it as yours. It won't help you with your passion or your development of skills. It will just make you a someone that depends on others' artwork, someone that depends on AI art's work. It isn't fun, it isn't fair for artists that did hard work. So if you want to be a gacha tuber, if you want to just be successful, if you want to be fun, remember that those AI things are not the one then that you need. You need to develop your skills, not by AI generation. If you see someone with those AI things, you shouldn't appreciate if they're bragging about it. Alright? If they are, you can appreciate, but if they brag about it too much, you shouldn't put yourself like too much appreciation. You know that they didn't make it and they didn't put in hard work. What you should do is appreciate those who at least made some good work, even though it looked kind of bad the face. But hey, they are starting and they are better. They are better artists than those who use AI. Okay. Now for my next app that I use is obviously Ibis Paint. Yeah, Ibis Paint. I use Ibis Paint after two apps. Ibis Paint, I downloaded it the same time I downloaded background eraser, but I kinda didn't know about Ibis Paint that much. Now I know a lot, not a lot, just a few things I might do a tutorial, but that's for the next video. For Ibis Paint is perfect for every artist. It has everything you need for new ones that want to do it on phone, tablet, and everything. Not on PC though. Or I don't know about those. Because I never used it on those, like the PC, the laptop, anything. But for the mobile parts like the iPad, tablet, and the cell phones, you can use it for those editings, right? Edit them, just do it, go edit. So Ibis Paint is pretty complicated at first when you're new to it, but you need to develop on how to use it, okay? Develop on how to use Ibis Paint, just like how you were developed in school, how you were developing, how you body develop, and how you got mature, how you want to start that, start this, start what, okay? Develop your sense and become mature. Develop your like brain cells, your brain pattern, your brain has the patterns and you need to develop it. It's like a road, right? A road. The road, the more you develop it, the more the road clears. So the time that you have fully developed it, you're gonna be so talented and you don't even gonna be needing AI. Everyone is gonna be praising you and you're gonna be a good artist. Remember, even if your art is bad at first, keep going. But if you're like doing it goofy styles, like pretty bad and don't know, try searching for anime references and like make it semi-realistic any type you want and make it something better, not cartoon though. You can make it like chibis all that, but not too cartoony for like that's gonna be a rip of Gacha. You can already do that with your OCs or whatever. Just do it like those styles. People love it when you do that. You put him as profile picture or up to your banner or as models. They love it. They will do it. They will appreciate it. For AIs that you use of the rip off, you're not gonna get any appreciation or fan base of that. I mean, some people that doesn't know might, but once you get more and more fame from AIs, you're gonna be positive. Obviously, exposed and everyone restarted that don't not liking you. Now that's all I know. And remember, those are my opinions, okay? My opinions, and they don't, they don't, they should just be implemented. But the what matters most is that you listen to me and you should implement what I said now. And remember that you do you, not by following others. Do yourself. Be unique. Be be encouraging. Be inspiring. Be doing all that, right? Now, since you've heard me, let's go on to the next part. All right, you've made it this far. So I'm gonna be talking about a community itself, a community that you should do and everyone loves. A community that you should do are not rip-offs, not clickbait, not toxic, nor is it a bad one either. It cannot be anything at all that includes any dramas. If you want a fun community or safe one, no dramas, no faking, everything is honest, and you have a set of rules for your channel that applies and everyone needs to follow that so you can have your own proof that are you are saying that your channel is a fun community for everyone that's safe, fun, and very entertaining. Safe, fun, entertaining, right? Those three words are the keys for this. Don't ever make it a bad community. Now, to make a community, you should start first with what your channel theme should be. A channel theme is like your there's a lot of things in Gacha, right? So the theme should be like on focus on something. Like if you're an anime lover, you should put in Bakudu or Deku or someone like that, HHX. If you love those, go ahead. if you love Yahoo, you can make PL or Bow Love, anything at all. You can do that. And if you like GCMVs or GLMVs or any or mini movies, you can do it. You can put those with each other and then bam. But remember what I'm saying. You can mix them all together, but it's better if people know what your channel is for. If it's based on your OC story or if it's based on editing, tutorials, shorts, but you can mix all of it, right? Mix all of it or you want, or make it a team of one. You only need, remember, you don't need to make multiple channels for it, right? Just need a team so they can understand which, and you can, even if you want to switch to another team, you can just make another groupings, like per se, just say gacha videos tutorials, then next is gacha mini videos, like that. It's very cool. It's better than that. You should remember that you should design your channel, design it, and show what and where they should watch, and see what videos they wanna watch. Don't separate the videos of each team, each category, and put them in those tab. I haven't made like fixed my channel yet since I started recording, but I'll do it later. Now that you have learned it, you should remember that the community you're making should be fun for yourself and for the people. Do not make it, please. I'm begging you that do not please make it your community bad. And if you do, it's gonna go downhill, and you will obviously should hate all that. I've learned from experiences, and don't do that. Right? Don't. Remember from my experiences, I told you what I know, and you should listen. Even though if you don't want to listen, remember that I've told you my experience, and if you don't listen, it's okay, but you should at least remember the words I told you right now, and that's basically it. Now, for the last part of the video is obviously the OC creating. So for every one of you, you probably either if you're a new player or an old one, I'm gonna teach you some tips, I guess, from my also experiences. My first also was so trash, I kind of hate it, but from looking from experiences, I kind of know how to know. But the first one you should do is either look at YouTube or use a model that's white and then use it afterward to get your OC. First thing you should do is go to pins and check for OC inspiration. You don't need to fully copy it. You just need to get inspired from their team of OC and how you liked it. You should remember this, but when creating an OC, don't make it as bad as it looks for others. You should know that if you want to make your OC attractive, know what our critics or criticize about them, and you should know how to make it better. Even if you don't have anyone else, you can ask people every day, everywhere, and remember that you need to know how people get attracted to OCs, and the OC you make needs to be either, if you want to be a very fun person and not care about fame or all of that, you can create yours in a goofy style. But if you are planning to make it attractive for either hot, cute, or any type at all, any team, anything, go for at least any apps or Pinterest. Basically, my favorite part of an app. I go there all the time to see inspiration from OCs, but I don't copy them. I want to see what kind of color I want my OC to have and what I want it to have, and I put it that to my OC and get inspired. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, right? That's how. And your OC needs to have details, not simple. If you want to make it attractive, make it have details like some positions, some learners, not some goofy thing. And don't brag it, alright? Don't brag it as how it looks like before bragging. If they say it's cute, they will like it. But if you brag at it, they won't reply to anything because you love your OC and they know that if they criticize you will hate them. That's my experience. And know that you shouldn't brag. Please, I this is my experience, not actual people. So please just don't use me for that. And sorry. And the last thing you should know is that OC should have a color pattern. If you put like of all of it is purple and then some parts are blue, like the hair is only blue, you should put some details on other parts that they are blue. Don't leave one part like another like one part is different from everything else, just that one part. It's gonna look goofy, it's gonna look bad. And you should add details like that, like how other color panels relates to it. You should know that the OC, if you want your videos to get attractive, your OC in the video matters. So put your OC there and make him do the dance move, and you will eventually see people like comfortable with your OC, and she, he, they, or whatever their pronouns is will eventually get famous over time. And the same can be said for you, of course. And remember that what I said is my experiences, and I think it's over now. All right, now that we've reached our end and everyone's concluded, I just want you guys to know that I made this video for all of you, and I kind of want to say that I love you all, but I can't say that since my girlfriend, I mean Alec, is probably watching this, and I love you, Alec. Sorry for all that goofy stuff I just said. Don't mind me. I'm just giving people here tutorials. And now for everyone else that heard me, I want you all to implement what I said or listen to it and learn, know, and if you're new, a new member of the Gacha community, welcome. Welcome to the community itself. Okay. Now I'm very old one and I feel like I'm old already and I think I need to get out of here already. Just kidding. No, I want to stay here for a while. I mean the community, since I kind of have a lot of friends and yeah, I have a lot of experiences. So I want to see how I actually grow from it. And if you're an old one and you watch here to learn, if you did learn something, I'm pretty proud of you. But if you just watch the video for entertainment or to say things like, "Oh, you're so old," you I already know this. I know, okay. I made this for people that don't. So stop. Please don't bully me. I'm trying to help. I don't plan on hating anything. I don't plan it all. I want to develop people's and how they develop their skills, okay? And for those that that has questions, you can ask me in the comments. You can DM me on Discord, Instagram. I might restart it. I have TikTok, but I don't post on it. And Discord, I'm comfortable, but I think I'll make a Discord server when I join it. But for now, I'm gonna leave it as it is. I have Discord though if you wanna contact me. But that's all I have today. I have to say today, and I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something from it. And I'm sorry if it's so long. I just wanted to give a lot of tips, and if that's all you have you have heard right now, and that's all now that you know. Uh, if you can actually, please share my this video for those who doesn't know what and how to do those stuff. And if you don't want to share it, you can explain it to them using what you heard from me. If you already know it, then use your own, of course, your own mind, your own self. You already know it. Then why did you use me? Okay, don't use me. I'm pretty good. I'm a good person, Chaka. Right now that you've known that, you should now you should actually improve or whatever. If you got better at things after watching this video and came back to thank me, please do. I love seeing people happy, and those who didn't, I'm sorry for to hear that, but please take it one at a time, slow and easy, and you will succeed. And this is me, Leader Chocopop, signing off.